Coming up on Lloyd and Mandy.
They've been robbed twice here by leaving their stuff on this bench. People come from behind the bushes. So he gave me...
This one is not valid. Yeah. You broke in bike mode.
I didn't think it was going to be dark when we got here. It's been 4 hours. Yeah, man, like Mandy even threw up. I had a really bad headache.
This looks amazing. Being a nomad is not a vacation. It's freedom, but it's also discipline. It's an exchange of security for enhanced experiences. It's a way of life.
Alright guys, before we go any further, we're just going to give a quick shout out to Temu for sponsoring today's video. If you haven't already heard, Temu is the brand new online superstore that's taking the world by storm. In fact, they've recently overtaken both Walmart and Amazon for app downloads, making Temu the #1 most downloaded free app in the Apple Store and the #1 app in the shopping category. With over 100 product categories, you can find almost anything you're looking for on Temu's online marketplace store, including things like pet supplies, home and kitchen products, electronics, clothing, travel, beauty products. You can get almost anything on Temu. So what is it that's so special about Temu? Well, the first thing you'll notice is the prices. Everything is extremely great value, which is what makes Temu stand out from other online retailers. For example, right now on their website, you can find things like this universal travel adapter for just $16. Or this travel backpack, which is only $28. Like that's an absolute bargain. I'm actually thinking I'm probably gonna get this massage gun here, this Theragun. It's $14. But don't just take our word for it. They literally have thousands and thousands of reviews from real customers online. Temu also currently offers free returns and full refunds within 90 days for almost any item purchased on their website, as well as a full refund if the product doesn't completely match the description, arrives damaged, or is delivered late or lost. That's pretty good value. They also have a 24-hour dedicated customer support team ready to respond at any time if you have any issues. Temu accepts all major credit cards, as well as payment plans like AfterPay and Klarna, and all payments are handled by a reputable third-party provider, which means Temu does not collect customer information or credit card details. So right now Temu's running a special promotion. If you download the app, you will get a $100 coupon bundle for absolutely free. Just make sure you click the link down below in the description. Alright, let's get into the video.
Alright, we are just about to check out of our hotel here in Colombo, and we're going to jump on a train down to Weligama. It's about a 3-hour train ride. Lloyd booked it through One2Go Asia. Only about $8 each, which is pretty reasonable, I think. I think it's going to be an amazing train ride. It looks like it goes right along the coastline all the way down there. We're really excited to get down there. The weather's not too bad at the moment, so I think it'll be a very pleasant ride. We'll take you guys for the adventure. And we're staying at an awesome co-working, co-living space. We've actually stayed at one of these locations in Bali. It's called Outpost. So I'll show you guys that. And Weligama is meant to be amazing. We've had so many recommendations to go there. So let's see what it's like.
Okay, so I wanted to get a tuk-tuk to the train station, but I didn't think all that stuff would fit. And they actually have Uber here, and it's really cheap. It's like $2 to get to the train station. But I didn't realize the Uber was going to be the size of a tuk-tuk. Alright, so our train leaves in like an hour and 20 minutes. And I'm just hoping that's enough time because we have to take basically our ticket confirmation and get a real ticket. And I'm just hoping it's not like chaos at the train station. I have a feeling it's going to be though. So fingers crossed, everything goes smooth. This is the only train to Weligama today. So if we don't get on that, I mean, we're probably going to get an Uber to Weligama. I'm really surprised they have Uber in Sri Lanka. I was not expecting that. They don't have it anywhere else in Asia really. picked up our ticket. That was actually really easy. So now we've got an hour to kill. But we'll find the platform.
Prepared.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a first class or second class option, but on One to Go Asia, it only actually let me choose first class. I'm not sure why. We were told second class is actually better because you can move around and see more, like on the way down. But we had to book the first class, which I think means we have like an assigned seat and probably can't move. As long as we get on the right side of the train, we should have a good view. We've got to figure out how to do that. We also decided to board here at the Colombo Fort train station because it's the beginning of the train journey, and that's because we wanted to get a good seat. So otherwise we could have just probably walked out the front of our hotel and got the train from there, but it would have been like packed already, so I'd rather be first on, I think.
Definitely a lot of history at this train station. I love seeing all the children getting ready to go to school. They look so beautiful in their white uniforms. Remember when I was a kid, I wanted a uniform so bad. I think it looks so nice. It'd be so much easier to not have to pick what to wear. Pretty much wear a uniform now.
Did you get any of that on camera?
I think so.
That was chaos, man. Oh, we weren't going to get on. Everyone's squeezing on at the same time. I had 2 suitcases, and the train left as soon as we got on. Which station to get off because there's no signs or anything and they don't say anything. But looking at maps, we're pretty close to Weligama, so we're just going to get off at the next stop, whenever that is, and hope for the best. And hope we can get a taxi or something.
And because of the economic crisis that is going on at the moment, there's very little, there's restrictions on electricity, so there's very, very little lighting. It's so dark outside.
It's actually taken like an hour longer than what we thought it was going to take, so I didn't think it was going to be dark when we got here. It's been 4 hours.
Thank you so much. Look at the swans. Cute.
Oh, you can hear the ocean from there.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing to wake up here.
Good morning from Weligama. We arrived last night and it was honestly pissing down rain, like so hard, so we didn't really get to see much of the area. We checked into our hotel here. We're staying at Outpost, which is a co-working and co-living spot. We've stayed at other outposts in Bali, in Ubud and Canggu, and we decided to stay here again because it's the perfect place for us as digital nomads who work while we're traveling to get stuff done but also be comfortable. They've got like a co-working area here. They've got a cafe and a kitchen where you can order lunch and dinner. We had a really good dinner last night, actually really great food and not too expensive. It's right on the beach here. There's a pool, so essentially like you don't have to leave here if you don't want to. But we're going to jump on a bike and we're going to check out the area. Hopefully the rain holds off for us a little bit. It's forecast to be pretty wet the next couple of days and then it's clearing up. But we're just going to see how we go over the next few days and hopefully be able to explore this area because it's a place we've wanted to come to for a long time. And it looks really cool from what I've seen so far. I just went for a walk on the beach. So we're going to jump on a bike and check it out now.
That was so good. We just had lunch at a place called MOOCHIES. It was recommended to us by our friends Tal and Mads. Definitely check out their channel. They make incredible videos. The van life girls, they travel as well. We'll leave a link to their channel down in the description. They're good friends of ours.
We're gonna try and explore a little bit today, but the forecast is very wet for today and tomorrow. Hopefully, well, it looks like it's clearing up after that, so we'll see what we can do. So he gave me...
This one is not valid.
Yeah.
You talking by corner. Okay.
I didn't know, yeah. I'll tell him. Thank
You are saying
This-
class.
you. Insurance.
That we just got.
September, yeah.
So he gave us, wow.
I just got this bike today.
Yeah.
tell him.
You talking by corner.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Safe travel.
Thank you. Got to tell him.
Yeah.
We'll head back.
So the weather has finally cleared up. We've just come down the beach just in front of Outpost where we're staying. Unfortunately, there is quite a bit of rubbish here. It's a little bit sad. It has potential to be such a nice beach, but there is a lot of rubbish on the beach. Sort of the reality of a lot of the beaches in Asia. I wish there was more that we could do to help. I might actually grab a bag today and pick up some stuff out the front of where we are. Lots of surfers out though. That's the thing to do here, is surfing and yoga. That's pretty much it. It's a very laid back, quiet place to hang out. But there's also a little bit of a party scene, it seems. We've heard a lot of people partying as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of party hostels here, but like there's no nightclubs or anything really. It's more just cafes and restaurants. It's more of a chill vibe, I feel like. If you're not surfing here, it's probably honestly not that much to do, really.
Yeah. So this isn't all rubbish. There's also like coconuts and things in here, but yeah, a lot of rubbish.
Oi!
Hey! Hello! Hey, sweetheart! Hi! So cute! Hello! Hey! You wanna come for a walk? Yeah!
As you can see, we just got pulled over by the police for the first time. They were actually really nice. There was just one cop and he was really friendly. He just told us that basically my Australian license isn't good here and that I need to get a temporary Sri Lankan license, which I think he said is for 60 days, and you just get it in Colombo. You can I had to look it up and you can actually apply online. So I'm going to do that, and hopefully we don't get pulled over again, because he told me it's a 25,000 rupee fine, which is about $60 or $70. I was really surprised that he didn't try and shake us down at all. He didn't threaten to take us to the station and ask for a bribe, which is what they do in every other country. This is the first time we've been in Asia and been pulled over where they don't try and bribe you, which is honestly pretty cool. I feel like he had an opportunity to make money and didn't. He just let us off with a warning. But now I'm hoping we don't get pulled over again before we get our license. So, and well, I'm hoping we don't get the same police officer, because he'll be disappointed probably, and he'll probably give us a fine. He also looked at our registration, which was expired a month ago, which I didn't realise. I'm gonna have to go visit the bike shop I got our bike from and have a word to him, because I'm driving around an uninsured motorbike, which I didn't realise. All in all, if you're coming to Sri Lanka and you're gonna ride a motorbike, get a temporary license or an international driver's permit. The police are really friendly, but don't make that an excuse to just break the law. I don't think you should take it for granted. It's easy enough to get a temporary license, so do that. We didn't know before we got here. Thankfully the police officer was good about it. So we've learned our lesson and we're going to get that sorted out now.
So we're gonna head back to Outpost. I'm actually gonna ask them if I was to pick up rubbish here, is it just gonna get thrown back in the ocean? Is it a waste of time to even pick it up? Or if I spend the day picking up rubbish, is there collection? I'm just really curious what the system is here, so I'm gonna figure that out now.
Everyone I met before felt like a problem to ease. Wrote out my name on your wall when I typed in.
Okay, we've just come down the main beach here in Weligama. It's where all the little surf schools and surf lessons are. Looks like it's about $20 for a surf lesson, and it's a really nice wave for learning on, I think. Lloyd and I have decided that surfing just isn't really our jam. We've tried many times to get into it, and we don't love it. I love the atmosphere, I love being around it. I love the vibe of surfing, but it's just not my thing. I prefer yoga and I prefer to swim or hang out on the beach. But if you're into surfing, this is probably the best place to come to learn. I definitely think if I was going to go on a holiday to learn how to surf, this is where I would come, because it's not that busy and everyone's a beginner that's out there, it looks like. And there's just so many easy rolling waves. It's not that hectic, really mellow. The beach is also a lot cleaner here. It seems that it gets cleaned up every day, which is a lot better down this way than where we're staying. But we were also told that during down season that it doesn't get cleaned up as often, which makes sense, and I think the rain and the storms bring in a lot more rubbish than normal. So in high season it'll probably be a lot cleaner, to keep that in mind. I did do a bit of a pickup of rubbish this morning and cleaned up just near where we're staying, but unfortunately in countries like this they don't exactly have the infrastructure to manage the garbage. So like picking it up is great, like it cleans up the beach, but essentially they don't have waste management like we do like back in Canada or Australia. And I did read online that because of a large population increase in the metropolitan area, they're having even more trouble managing the rubbish. So there's been an increase of garbage washing up onto the beach. So just something to keep in mind as well. If you are coming, like especially us that get to benefit off of places that are a bit more affordable to come to like this, if you have time just to fill up a bag and throw it out, like it made me feel good today, and I feel like it's a good way that we can give back to communities that we get to benefit off coming and spending time at.
Some life is strong. You could count the reasons to make brand new ones. I don't like me leaving with my mess on yours. I swear I wanted you around, but my head is a tough crowd. I've been going back where we started, hoping there's something to learn. I left all of this disregarded when calling you up felt rehearsed. So though I'm never like this, with you I could fall. Mouth on the concrete, but a smile on yours. You know I could count my sins and absolve them with more. Thought I was a pessimist, but maybe I was born. So I guess we're heathens running for more. I could count the reasons you could call me yours. I don't like these evenings where I go off course. I swear I wanted you loud, but my brain's always too proud. So I guess we're pieces of some life misdrawn. You could count the reasons to make brand new ones. I don't like me.
Alright, we just put our things down here on this bench near the bushes at this beach, Jungle Beach. We were about to go for a swim and a lady came over. She's a tourist, and she said, just letting you know, like, they've been robbed twice here by leaving their stuff on this bench. People come from behind the bushes and take things, which seems crazy, but I believe her. And she said the police were nice, they helped her out, but just to warn us, like, she thinks there's maybe one person who's doing it in the area. So we're gonna pack up our stuff and bring it down on the beach. We had a GoPro camera, drone, backpack, everything here. Luckily she was here and told us, otherwise that could have been bad. Alright, we just made it to Cheeky Monkeys, which is this epic spot right on the beach. It has a really good view of the sunset, as you can probably see behind us. This is like one of the main party spots in Weligama, but it's really quiet right now. I was just talking to the manager and he said they only opened last week, so they have like an opening party and it's still sort of just kicking off the season. So I don't know if many people are going to show up tonight, but we're going to have a couple of beers and something to eat and watch this sunset. He actually asked if I was from Russia, and it's the third time in about 2 weeks that somebody's asked if me and Mandy are from Russia. And I asked him, like, why is that? And he said, oh, you guys look Russian. So I don't know, maybe something about the two of us together looks Russian. I'm not too sure. But we're gonna enjoy a couple of drinks and some dinner here. Okay, the beer here is actually really cold, which is like one of the key things you need. Had trouble since we've been in Sri Lanka getting a cold drink, so this is spot on.
I haven't had a beer in so long. This tastes amazing.
You haven't had a beer in like a month or more, maybe?
Quite a while. I can't remember.
We've both not been drinking much at all. I've had a couple of beers here and there, but we've really not been drinking. We actually, yesterday, got really sick for one day.
Yeah, we bounced back way quicker than usual. Not drinking is the key.
Yeah, like Mandy even threw up. I had a really bad headache, and we both felt sick, and we got worried that we'd come down with something. We did what we wouldn't usually do, which is we just did absolutely nothing. We rested all day, we drank heaps of water, ate good food, and slept, and we bounced back. I think the old us would have just pushed through and like kept working and wanting to get stuff done, but we kind of learned our lesson from traveling the last couple of years.
Yeah, rest is so important.
Okay, we're just about to get dinner and the power's gone out. No one even flinched. This happens all the time here apparently. They have like blackouts all the time. I guess the electrical's not 100% reliable. So I guess we're just gonna sit here and finish our beer and eat our dinner in the dark. The music's still going though, which is pretty cool. Okay.
Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you guys in next week's episode. Bye. Lloyd, how much was it? Did you not see that crow just go past our faces?
Yeah.
It is, it is.
He's strong enough.
Oh, it looks fucking hectic here too.
This is our new friend Diane. Woohoo!
Run away, run away, run away.